Alright, in this video we're going to talk about HTML semantics. In order to write more readable code, we use these tags instead of writing plain old div tags. So div tags are the same thing as containers. It allows us to hold pieces of our code. We will get to that later. But for example, if we want to write an article, instead of writing a div and then putting an article inside it, we can just write article. Or if we want to create our navigation bar, we would just write navigation. For example, if we want to put our navigation inside the header, instead of opening a div tag, we can just open a header tag and then wrap that around the nav tag. Or when we have footer, we can just write footer. And the reason is, for example, if people use screen readers to browse on the website, these tags would help them to navigate better, because if they have a vision impairment or if they cannot see properly, and screen readers would read these as articles or as sections or as aside instead of reading as div. Like if everything on the page is div, it would be harder for screen readers to read that for kind of like people with visual impairment. So that's one of the other reasons you should use semantic tags as much as possible. So let's just go ahead and create an article tag and let's see it in action. So let's go ahead and open the HTML semantic tag folder. So we're going to open the index, and then let's create a section, and inside that section we're gonna have one article. So we just write our article, and then inside that we just want to have one heading. So we just write our article 1, and then we, for example, so in order to write dummy text, you just write lorem, and then if you want like 50 characters, you just write lorem 50, and then it would generate it for you. So we have a section, and inside that section we have an article. Let's create another article tag, and then also a heading, article 2, p tag, and then write lorem 80. So we have a section tag and then two articles inside it, and then inside each article we have a heading and a paragraph. And this is how you can create readable HTML. Let's see the results. So I'm just gonna bring it in. So this is our result. So as you can see, if we change the articles to div, div, and then let's just open it once again. You see the results are identical, so there is no difference for the browser, and it would read it the same way. The only difference would be for screen readers. So this approach is totally fine and totally correct, but instead of writing div and holding everything inside the div container, you can just write semantic HTML, which is like divided into sections and articles, and then this is how you would write semantic HTML.